Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today's is going to be a little bit of an unusual book on haul because I'm not pulling books off shelves as you know one would, because I did that in August. But I've been holding on to these books because I want to take them to the charity shop and I want to go through them all over again to see if I want to really let them go or keep them. It's going to be a little bit different of a setup because all of the books are in plastic crates, fruit crates or whatever those are called. And I'm just going through them so the camera will be on the books and I will decide if I really want to let them go or keep them or put them in a maybe pile and kind of give them a trial read, which I want to make into a separate video. So let's see that. Okay, so this is the box of books that I'm unhauling. And now I want to go through each and every one of them as I am packing them up in bags for the charity shop. Just to basically, tell you why I am unhauling them and see if I still want to let go of these. So let's go. So the first one is Grace Livingston Hill, Dawn of the Morning. I've read this, it was nothing special. I'm letting it go. It's a really, really pure romance. I'm letting it go. Same thing for Catherine's Memory Box, nothing remarkable. I can live without these things. This book is not in English. I honestly don't know why I have it, so probably someone can read this, so I'm letting it go. Okay, The Real Katie Lavender, A Secret That Changed Everything by Erica James. I don't know, her mom dies and then she receives a letter. I don't know, it feels kind of sad. Doesn't really intrigue me, so I'm letting it go. I have Robert Ludlum. I'm not interested in this, so just no. This is Alexander Solzhenitsyn. And this is A Day in the Life of Ivan Denisovich. I've read this in Hungarian. I don't know why I have it. It's in French, I think. Yes, I think it should be in French. I don't know why I have it. Probably because I wanted to learn French at some point. But I think it would be probably not the best thing to learn the language on. So I'm letting it go. Nora Roberts in German, same thing. I wanted to learn German. Probably not the best place to start. I think this one is in Turkish. I honestly don't know why I have this, so I don't know. Warnings to the churches. I don't know. This is something that I might want to check out, so I'm just setting this aside, I think, for now. Avenue of the Dead. I don't know, I think I might want to give this a go. KGB, CIA, I don't know, seems like Egyptian stuff, I don't know. Probably I'll just, give it a read a little bit and then I'll decide if I want to keep it. So that is 2 maybes. In and Around of London, very, very old, so I can let go of this. I have more modern versions of this. And then I have a few of the Penguin classics. This was like, I don't know when these editions were in. Probably 90s, I don't know. I bought them in the 2000s in school. I have Anne Bronte's Agnes Grey, I have The Jungle Book, I have 3 Oscar Wildes, and I am only letting these go because I have them in different editions, which are prettier, so these can go. This one is the Madeleine McCann book written by her mom, and honestly, I'm just way too depressed to go through this. I just cannot go through this book. My husband bought this for me because he knows that I'm interested in the case and I've watched many documentaries and videos on it. But I really cannot go through this, like read all 400 or something pages of it, 300 and something. And every time I look at this picture, every time I look at this book, my heart just kind of breaks and falls for her. And my heart always just breaks when I look at her little face. So I'm letting this one go. Another Penguin classic. Now the more controversial stuff, Train Spotting. I've read one whole chapter of this. I've seen the movie and I know for sure that I don't want to read this book ever. Life is too short and I just do not have the time, neither the time nor the energy for this. It's extremely difficult for me to read. I just no, I'm letting this one go. Probably someone will enjoy it, can use it. I won't. Then Something Borrowed by Emily Giffin. I know it was a movie, it was a huge deal, and there is a sequel to this. This is kind of sad, I feel like, because it's like a love triangle, and I just don't want to go through that. And no, it's not something that I want to spend my time on, so I'm letting this one go. It's brand new, but I'm letting it go. The Learning Curves is something that I was something totally different, and when I read into it, it turns out it's a completely different story than what I thought, so I'm letting it go. This is a Puffin classic, is The Tale of Troy. I have it in a different edition, so I'm letting this one go. Ian Banks is The Wasp Factory. I've read this year. I know, I think I gave it 1 star. It was so difficult to read, too much animal cruelty, too weird. Just no. I know it's a classic, I know it's on all of the book reading lists, but no, for me it's a no. I'm letting it go. Like this, My Single Friend, 4 Bad Dates, 3 Sassy Women, 2 Inseparable Friends, and 1 Way to a Successful Makeover. It's about girls that are making over a guy, and it's going too well. They fall in love with him or something. It's just no. Too many girly stories. The Godmother I have read. Probably you can tell because it's kind of battered. It wasn't a bad story, but I just don't need it anymore. It wasn't that outstanding that I would ever want to read this again, so I'm letting it go. I have The Real Me is Thin, and this is one of those stories that are not exactly what you would think it would be, so I'm letting it go. And the last one is in this box is The Prince of Thorns, which might be something that I think I want to reconsider. I think this is in the maybe pile. I think I will start reading it, and if I feel like it's really, really bad, then I can let it go, but I think I just think about this, so I still want to keep it for a little bit more. So this is the first box done. Then the second one, this is in Hungarian. This is A.J. Cronin, I think, is the author. Yeah, and the original title is The Citadel. And I think I would have to look it up what this is about. My mom bought it like in the 90s, I think. And it was a big deal, I think, for her. I think I would have to look this up and then decide if I want to keep it, so this is a maybe. Then I have a really, really cheesy romance, which I might want to keep for fun and just probably move it to the cabin, because, yeah, why not? Yeah, that looks awkward there. Yeah, so this might be a maybe, but it's really like a really, really cheesy, kind of steamy romance. You know, their bodies touched and their lips just touch hers, and you know, all that kind of stuff. So probably in a maybe pile. I have oops, what's that? I have Goldfinger by Ian Fleming. This is a James Bond book. I don't like James Bond books. I like the movies. The books are just not that interesting to me. Yeah, probably more for guys, if I'm being honest, but I just don't find them interesting, so I'm letting it go. I have this one, which in theory was supposed to be really, really interesting. This is Transylvanian Witch Trials, but I think it would be the same thing as it was with the Elizabeth Bathory book, that it's just and only facts and facts after facts. So basically a history lesson with pictures and with facts and all of this stuff. But I don't think it's for me. It's just way too dense, way too history lesson like. So just no. Okay, now here I have The Secret Life of a Slummy Mummy. And I thought it would be fun because at the time, like, the mummy thing was a big deal, like the Yummy Mummy. There was a TV show called Yummy Mummy. I am not interested in mummy stories. I'm struggling to get pregnant, to be honest with you, and I'm just, in my soul, in my mind, I am not strong enough to read about people who are mommies and struggling or not struggling. I don't know. Just no right now. So this is brand new. I'm giving it to someone. Probably someone else can enjoy it. I'm letting it go. This is Home Song, a very, very pure romance, and I have so many of these. I'm letting it go. This is Lisa Gardner, but I think this is in French. Yeah, because I wanted to learn French, but this can go. Same thing with this one. This is also French, so this goes. What else do I have? Okay, these are Penguin classics. This is Steven Pinker, The Blank Slate. So this is also Penguin. I don't know what this is about. This might be a maybe, because I don't know what this is about. I think I would have to look this up. We'll see, but it looks very dense and kind of like, it's not a novel. Oh, okay, you know what this goes. And then the other one that I have is Christendom Destroyed, Europe from 1517 to 1648. I'm letting it go. Oh my god, I don't want any more history lessons in my life. Because this is a Jack Reacher thriller by Lee Child. This is called Make Me. I don't follow that series, so I can just let go of this. Okay, I have two Mac habits. I have Airhead 1 and Airhead 2. So this is Airhead, and then this is Airhead being Nikki. The sequel to that, there is a third part. I liked neither of these. I've read both of these. I love the color of this one, but it's not reason enough to keep it. I just really did not like these, so I'm letting them go. Okay, what else? This is something that I think I will think about. This is Sandra Brown, Seeing Red, and TV journalist. I don't know. I think I'll have to see what the reviews say about this. So this is a maybe. Also something in not my language. Also a foreign language book. I don't know why I have these, honestly. This is Barbara Delinsky, Sweet Salt Air. I guess it's a romance. Summer Starts. Many secrets, many, I don't know. I just don't think so. Okay, Carol Matthews. I have a few of her books. I have one in Hungarian of this. This is The Chocolate Lovers Diet. I have The Chocolate Lovers Club. The reason why I'm letting this go is because I remember the time when I read this, and I was that was a really bad time for me in my life. I was depressed. I was taking medication. I was staying at home. So that was a really bad time when I read this, and it always reminds me of that time. So, and I don't want to remember that, so naturally I let this go, just as well as It's a Kind of Magic from her. So Carol Matthews are going. This is Alice Hoffman's Local Girls, and the thing is, I didn't like this. I know that Alice Hoffman is great, but this one just didn't really, touch me, so I'm letting it go. Then I have Jane Green's Second Chance, and I just did not like the synopsis for this, so I'm letting this one go as well. And this is Career Girls, and it's not about career girls. It's girls fighting over a boy. No, just no. And some more of the Penguin Classics, which I have in different editions. And also another Tales of Troy and Greece, which I have in a cuter edition, so I'm letting it go. Okay, then the next one, this is in Hungarian, and I think, let me see what it's called. The Secret Wife, yeah, same thing in Hungarian. So this is The Secret Wife by Jill or Gil Paul, I don't know how to say it. It takes place in the First World War, Russia. No thank you. I know it's a romance, but I just don't have the mind to read about wars. So this goes. Then The Flirt. I actually DNF'd this one because I just hated the premise. This is kind of a love triangle with lots of sex, and I don't know, I just thought it would be something way different. I read 1 or 2 chapters, something like that, and I didn't like it. Kind of thought it was vulgar a little bit, so I'm letting it go. Then I have The Woman in the Castle, and why am I getting rid of this? Yeah, because it's World War II, so yeah. Yet again, something about Jackie O in French, and I think, and but Jackie O in French. Yeah, I don't speak French. Okay, this is Nevada Bar. Let me see the English title. The Rope. I don't know, it might be interesting. This is in Hungarian. I think this might go in the maybe pile. This is Lisa Jackson, Deep Freeze. I think I might want to read up on this one as well, so this might also go in a maybe pile. This is Bad Medicine. I don't care. I don't care about this. Yet another James Bond book. This is Dr. No. I've read this, didn't like it. I am losing it. And honestly, the rest of them are Hungarian, so I really don't want to waste your time on this. I will just give you an overhaul, like an overview. This is a book about dreams, which I have twice. This is an author that my mom loves. I've read one thing by them and I didn't like, B.S. Aldrich. I have one Agatha Christie, which I have twice. Irvin Shaw, I don't care about this book. I have Victor Hugo's Laughing Man, which is very, very sad. I have a Jennifer Blake. I don't know, I just don't care. I have a book about Casanova, which is the same thing. It's basically a history lesson. I have this one, which is about churches. And I got it from a person whom I don't really like, not just anymore, I never really did, and I just don't care. This is about colors, but it's a weird book. It's just really, really weird of a setup for color, for a book about color theory. I don't like it, so I'm letting it go. And then I have a book about Marlene Dietrich, and this is about Judy and Liza, like Judy Garland and Liza Minnelli. I don't know, I think that I don't have time to read all of these books, and I have so many great things, so these ones I'm letting go. So this was my book haul, but I hope you like this, and then until the next time, read something good, you guys. Bye bye.